A lot of number 23 Laker jerseys in the crowd here in Las Vegas at the Thomas & Mack Center. Back for the start of the second quarter and joined by the president of basketball operations of the Los Angeles Lakers, Earvin Magic Johnson. Hey, exciting times in Los Angeles. People starting to circle all the dates when the Lakers come to town. Of course, LeBron James, the centerpiece for that enthusiasm. What have your discussions and conversations been like with him since the time that he signed?
Well, you know, he's a very, very smart basketball player. So, you know, we've been talking strategy, personnel, you know, where does he like in terms of his position, where does he like the ball, those type of things. And, you know, when you think about LeBron, this dude's been, what, 9 finals, 8 straight, I think it is. Yeah. So him and I get along very well. we get it. We get that. I hope he's okay there.
He's played well for you guys, Magic. He's been very solid.
Yeah,
he's been very solid out there.
You know, both teams got really good players and guys that could actually make both rosters, Portland and ours. And so we're really happy about our young team and making it to the finals today. But LeBron, it's all about, he bought into, hey, we're building something special. And are you okay with that, right? And so he was fine with that. He understood what he was stepping into. And what I love about LeBron is that he's willing to really take our young players aside and teach them, Chauncey, how to win. Yeah. You know, that's why we sign all winners, right? We sign guys that's either won championships. 3 of those guys, McGee, you think about LeBron, Rondo, they won championships. Right. And then Lance has been to the Eastern Conference Finals. So we needed those guys to come help our young guys understand, first, how to work out, how to practice, how to prepare, and then also what playoff basketball is all about. And so they're going to be telling them stories. They're going to be working out with them, all those things. And LeBron will be the leader of this team and of the locker room. And again, when you talk about a guy who's won championship, who's the greatest player in the world, you bring him into our team, all the stakes, they rise, right? Expectations now. We have expectations that we didn't have the last couple seasons.
There's going to be expectations with the play of Josh Hart. And I've read some of your statements and seen what you've said, and you love what he's been doing. And is he pushing to make a start, perhaps? Starting minutes up for grabs?
I tell you what, training camp going to be something else. Because this young guy, he did it last season, right? Coming in off the bench. He was one of the best rebounding guards in all of basketball. His defense is amazing. And then now he has the offense to go with the defense, right? He can now hit the 3. But what he couldn't do, Chauncey, and what I told him he had to work on, was actually his ball handling to get away from a defender. He was great at spot-up shooting, but he couldn't break a guy down. But this year, now, over the course of the summer and spring, he's been working on it, and he can do that now. So he's a tough kid. He's a winner, a champion. And again, I'm trying to draft guys that understand winning basketball, have a winning mindset.
And that's a big deal. And I like the segue to that is you got championship pedigree on your team now, along with young guys. What would be a fair, I guess, a fair expectation from you for the team for next season?
Well, I think, you know, we're going to be, I feel, one of the best teams in the West, right? And so I'm looking to see, as the season goes along, we grow, we get better and better. Because I think we're going to start off slow, because when you got this many new guys to go along with the other young guys, it takes a while to get to know each other. And we hope that we're going to be like Chauncey's Detroit Pistons. Nobody expected them to win, and then they tore my Lakers apart. And so I think we'll gradually get better and better and better, and then I think we'll be really good toward the playoffs.
We showed the graphic a moment ago, and LeBron in his first year with Cleveland when he first joined them, and then Miami, and then back to Cleveland, has had double-digit win improvement. You expecting that kind of improvement right away for you guys, or by the end of the season at least?
Yeah, you know, it's not about the win count as it is that we make it to the playoffs, and then I take our team, you know, against anybody else. We know what the bar is, and that's Golden State. So we already know everybody's aiming to try to beat them. For us, you know, we're just trying to have a great season, get into the playoff, and then we'll see what happens, you know. And so you're not going to out Golden State. Everybody's talking about the Lakers don't have shooting. Oh, we got shooting. But we saw all the teams in the playoffs that had shooting, they got beat.
Okay, that's right.
So let's break it down. Philly had 2 great shooters, but Boston took the shooters out. And who ended up winning? Boston. And they had a lot of guys that can break defenses down and shoot. And that's why, and they were committed to the defensive end. That's why Boston advanced all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals. And so, and they did that without 2 of their best players out. See, I watched every series.
Right.
So I built this team based on what happened in the playoff. You don't build the team just for the regular season. You got to build it for the playoff as well. And then we saw what Houston did, right? Houston didn't have a bunch of great shooters. They had some shooters, but they had a lot of guys that can handle the basketball and break the defenses down and create their own shot, you know? And so they go all the way to take Golden State to 7 games. So, and then Houston had tough guys. Boston had tough guys. So what did I bring in? Tough guys. So that's how I'm building it.
Interesting.
And so I took a lot from watching Boston play, watching Houston play, then advancing, and they beat all the teams that had all them great shooters. They beat.
Well, you know, I believe defense always wins. You know, I believe that.
Talking about the impact that LeBron James is going to have on this young core of players, Ingram, Kuzma, Ball, and Hart. Magic, let's get back to Brandon Ingram. How do you think he'll be impacted by LeBron James' presence?
Listen, I want to put LeBron with him every single, first of all, in August, every day.
Roommates.
September, then training camp, and then also in practice, on the bus, on the planes, because listen, these young guys didn't have a veteran to really teach them when we drafted them. So now they have not only the best player in the world, but a world champion. And this guy, LeBron, man, he's in such top shape today, right? And this is July. And so that'll help them understand how to train, how to also eat right, on and on and on. And so I think the guy who's going to have the biggest impact LeBron's going to have is on Brandon Ingram.
Interesting. Wow.
Because he has the size and the length to be really special. And I'll tell you, our fast break, we're already 3rd in pace in the league. So just think.
The plan is to play fast again?
Oh, man, we're going to play faster.
Oh.
Because look at everybody we got. Rondo, LeBron, you know, Lance Stephenson can take it off the board and go coast to coast. Right. And then JaVale on a pick and roll play, now we become more dangerous with him in the lineup as well.
He stretches the floor vertically.
Exactly.
You know,
and we didn't have that.
If he ever gets behind the defense, it's a dunk every single time.
Yeah. So, we feel really good about our team and the direction. I think Luke has some really special guys to work with, and so it's going to be fun. And so the town, Laker fans all over the world have gone crazy, you know, and it's great for Jeannie Buss, our owner, and the Buss family, because, you know, this is what was missing. We didn't have a superstar, and so now we got the superstar, the best superstar in all of basketball playing for the Lakers, and that's a signal to potential free agents, you know, not only next summer, but summers to come.
Sure. Magic, you guys are being commended for the late first round, second round guys that you have gotten over the last couple of years. Hart was the 30th pick. Svi Mykhailiuk has had some great moments here in Summer League. He's struggling a little bit tonight, but he shot the ball exceptionally well. What was he like going through the scouting and interviewing process?
Well, last year, remember, he flirted with coming out. So we interviewed him last year. Right. So I kept my eye on him, and then also Jesse Buss and our scouting team. Rob went to see him in the I think it's a Big 12 tournament. I went to go see him in Omaha. Not just him, Duke, Kansas. They had some really good teams. So he ended up guarding some bigger guys when he was playing with Kansas. And man, he did an amazing job. That's what really turned me on. I said, wow, not only is he a shooter, but he's a tough defender too. And then what he added was, well, we didn't see the year before, he could put the ball down on the ground. So we're happy because not only can he shoot, but he can put it down and go to the basket. And he got a left and a right hand, and he's smart. What we tried to do is also draft high basketball IQ guys. And I'm a gym rat, so I like to go watch them myself. I don't like to sing guys. I like to go myself and see guys and just see how they respond to situations. And so
what did you see when you saw Mo Wagner? How tough was it as a Michigan State guy choosing a Michigan guy? Did Rob win that conversation?
Yeah, Rob won. Okay. Well, again, high basketball IQ, been a winner, well coached in college. And so, you know, we understand that he can also stretch the floor. And so he can pick and pop. And so those are the things that was missing from our lineup. And also he can get down the floor. He can beat a lot of centers down the floor. So we're really happy. And Mark, this is what the league needs to understand. This guy next to me to my right, he can do the same thing with a team, right? He's the same as I am. He's a gym rat. He loves the game. He'll be in watching young guys. And Chauncey, hopefully, whenever that day comes, he gets with the right situation that they can turn it over to him, let him make decisions because, you know, a lot of times former basketball players have been locked out of these positions sometimes, you know, and so Chauncey is ready, you know, and I'm hoping that he gets this opportunity soon. And also, the better a former player do, then it opens the floodgates for others. You know?
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man,
I appreciate you paving the way for guys like myself, you know, to have the desire to want to do it and know that I can do it. You know, that's amazing. I appreciate that. Appreciate the words.
No, look, Detroit right now, Michigan's happy right now. You and I on TV. We got all Michigan going crazy right now.
There you go. Yeah.
You know what's funny, Mark? I got to tell you this. So when we played Isaiah and them for the finals, right, everybody back home said, we want you to play well, but we want you to lose.
It was split.
No more that die-hard fans in Detroit, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Die-hard.
Exactly. And they love the Pistons.
That's right.
Well, this game is heating up. The Laker Nation making some noise. Hart took it hard.
And it's a physical game, too. Wow.
Very physical game.
But can you believe both teams have played 3 nights in a row, and they're playing this hard.
Look who dropped by. Lance Stephenson.
What's up?
Say hello, Lance. Come on here and say hi.
I was just talking about you.
What's up, man?
That you're going to turn it out this year. You look good, too. You look in shape. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. See, that's another thing we brought in. You know, we changed everybody's body a year and a half ago when we got this job. So, you know, we got guys really in great basketball shape. And we told them, you know, their body fat had to be down. When we took over, Chauncey, we were one of the heaviest teams in the league. And body fat-wise, everybody was in double figures.
You on that Pat Riley thing now?
Yes, that's right.
Once a week with the calipers on?
That's right.
Okay.
He's a double figure. I mean, I could have played for y'all there.
And me too.
Right, I could have played for y'all too there.
Well, you know, we come a long way, you know, in terms of we were capped out. We didn't have first-round picks, and to be able to turn it around in a short amount of time has been really good, but we still got a long way to go. But LeBron will help us get there a little faster.
When does LeBron actually start getting in the gym at the practice facility in El Segundo?
He's already started. He's whether it's in our gym or in his own gym, the gym that he want to go to, because he got some gyms that are closer to his house. So, hey, we don't mess with LeBron. Do your thing, man.
That's the one guy you ain't got to worry about.
Exactly.
Certainly going to be an exciting year with the Laker Nation back in the mix.
Well, it's good for basketball. You know, it's good when you think about the Celtics, the Lakers, you know, the banners, and you think about we got the most fans all over the world, you know, and so it's good to have both of us good, I think that the Knicks are going to get there soon with the leadership. You see that Philly back strong. It's great to see them young guys. You know, you think about what Portland did last season. Toronto has that whole country going crazy over them. Washington will be better this year. Look like they picked up some really good players. You know, Houston will be strong again. I really like, you know, this is a funny position I'm in because I'm cheering for Chris Paul, right? You're cheering for a guy who deserves it. Johnson, some guys deserve to have a championship.
Absolutely.
And he's one of those guys.
100%.
I remember when I was playing, and all of us said, man, Dr. J deserves to have a championship, right? And, man,
playing against you guys.
We didn't mean to pick up Moses Malone. So they picked up Moses Malone, and then they swept us, and I think they only lost like one playoff game, you know. But we were happy for Dr. J, you know. And I feel the same way for Chris Paul, you know. And so I was so hurt when he couldn't play in that 7 game.
Crushed me. I was devastated as well.
So, Chris, good luck, baby. Only against everybody except us.
Hey, Magic, real quick, with the amount of All-Stars in the Western Conference, what do you feel about realignment 1 through 16? It's been thrown around a lot.
Well, we got the greatest commissioner in all of sports, Adam Silver. So whatever he decides, I'm good with. Okay. You know, look, I just love the NBA. That's it. I love the NBA.
Magic, thanks a lot for joining us. Good luck in the upcoming season.
Appreciate it.
Good luck, baby.
Best to do it.
Thank you.